Prince Harry, he's looking to reconcile his relationship with the royals. He's reportedly invited King Charles and Prince William to the 2027 Invictus Games. What are the chances they'll attend, Kinsey?
For years, the rift between Prince Harry and the British royal family has played out in the public eye, each twist more dramatic than the last. From the explosive Oprah interview to the couple's highly publicized departure from royal life, the wounds have only deepened. Now, a surprising move by Prince Harry has reignited royal drama once again. Is he finally trying to make peace? Or is this just another strategic move masked as goodwill? Reports claim Harry has extended an invitation to King Charles and Prince William to attend the 2027 Invictus Games, an event deeply personal to him, but the silence in response speaks volumes. Has the damage already gone too far? In this video, we'll unpack Harry's latest attempt at reconciliation, examine the royal family's telling reaction, and explore what this really means for their fractured bond. Plus, we'll revisit a key moment that's resurfaced: Meghan Markle's alleged rejection of royal mentorship, a decision that might have shifted everything. The drama is real, the stakes are high, and the palace walls are echoing with tension. Let's uncover what's really going on.
Looking to reconcile his relationship with the royals, he's reportedly invited King Charles and Prince William to the 2027 Invictus Games. What are the chances they'll attend, Kinsey?
Prince Harry is making headlines again, but this time not for criticism or controversy. Instead, he's taking what appears to be a bold step toward reconciliation with the royal family. According to Sky News Australia, Harry plans to formally invite King Charles and Prince William to the 2027 Invictus Games, an international sporting event he founded to honor wounded veterans. On the surface, it looks like an earnest attempt to mend fences and extend an olive branch after years of public tension, bombshell interviews, and memoir revelations. Insiders claim this move signals Harry's desire to finally turn the page. But in a family rooted in privacy, timing and intention matter. And after everything that's unfolded, even a genuine gesture can seem rehearsed. With so much history between them, is this effort to reconnect meaningful or merely symbolic? What makes this moment unique is that Harry's not using media headlines to launch another attack. He's leveraging something he built himself to reach out. Still, with silence on the other end, one has to wonder, is this the beginning of a truce? Or just another chapter of being ignored?
Oh my gosh, yeah. So this is being framed as something of an olive branch. Insiders say that an email invitation will be sent out later this month, followed by a formal invitation. But when these gestures are publicized before they're privately extended, it raises questions about their sincerity.
At first glance, Prince Harry's invitation to the 2027 Invictus Games seems like a move toward healing old wounds. But beneath the surface, doubts are mounting. The most glaring issue: the invite was leaked to the media before it was formally delivered to King Charles or Prince William. For royal insiders, that timing feels less like reconciliation and more like strategy. Is Harry genuinely reaching out to make peace, or is he simply trying to look like the bigger person in the court of public opinion? By going public first, he shifts pressure onto the palace, putting them in a lose-lose position: accept and feed the narrative, or decline and appear cold. True reconciliation, especially after such deep public rifts, doesn't begin on the front page. It begins in private. Instead, this move feels more like brand management than bridge building. For a family steeped in discretion and allergic to public drama, Harry's approach may only harden old stances. The real issue may not be whether Harry wants peace, but whether he knows how to offer it without making headlines part of the deal.
Starts to feel less like a reconciliation and more like PR. And realistically, the likelihood of the family accepting is slim, not just because the event overlaps with Queen Camilla's 80th birthday, but because trust, once broken, takes more than a headline or an invitation to rebuild.
Even if Prince Harry's invitation comes from a place of genuine intent, his timing couldn't be more disastrous. The 2027 Invictus Games, where he's invited King Charles and Prince William, happened to fall right in the middle of Queen Camilla's 80th birthday celebrations. That's not just a scheduling oversight, it's a royal crisis in the making. For Charles or William to attend Harry's event, they'd risk overshadowing or even skipping a major milestone for the Queen consort. In the world of royal tradition and public scrutiny, that would be seen as nothing short of a snub. Whether Harry miscalculated or knew exactly what he was doing, the result is the same. He's put the senior royals in an impossible position: support him and invite public backlash, decline and look unforgiving. Once again, Harry's actions raise questions about whether he truly understands or respects the delicate rhythm of royal life. Even a well-meaning gesture can backfire when handled this way. With wounds still fresh and trust hanging by a thread, moments like this don't mend fences. They tighten the bolts on the palace gates.
Well said. Now, it's been revealed Meghan Markle wasn't interested in receiving any advice when she first joined the royal family. Tell me what Princess Sophie has had to say on this matter.
That's right. Well, it's
or is it Duchess Sophie? Is it Princess or Duchess? I can never keep track of who's who.
It's Duchess Sophia. So Giles Brandwith has actually revealed that when Meghan was first introduced into the fold, Queen Elizabeth suggested that Meghan meet with Sophie because she thought she'd be a really incredible mentor for her. And Meghan rejected the offer and said she had Prince Harry and she didn't need any help when it came to navigating royal life.
A new revelation is once again turning the spotlight onto Meghan Markle's earliest days within the royal fold, and it's adding fuel to an already complicated narrative. According to royal insiders, it was Queen Elizabeth herself who suggested that Meghan receive guidance from Duchess Sophie, the wife of Prince Edward. Sophie wasn't just any royal. She had once struggled to find her footing in the monarchy, facing intense public scrutiny and the challenges of carving out her place. Through experience and resilience, she had become one of the most trusted and respected members of the firm. The Queen's recommendation was clear and intentional. Sophie could help Meghan navigate the same storm, but Meghan reportedly declined, stating that Harry's support was all she needed. That decision now reframes her widely repeated claim of being left without help. The truth appears more complex. Support wasn't withheld, it was refused. Looking back, Meghan's rejection of that mentorship feels less like independence and more like a missed opportunity. It could have eased her transition, built critical alliances, and changed the trajectory of her royal life. Instead, it remains a quietly pivotal what if in a story defined by broken bonds.
And I don't know how familiar you are with, Duchess Sophie and Prince Edward's history, but they tried to do the half in, half out. They got in a little bit of trouble. They pivoted. They went full into the royal world, and now they're superstars in the fold. So these were the perfect people to mentor Harry and Meghan because they've lived it. They've experienced it. So these stories now just circulating thanks to some books that are coming out and some books that have been released. But it just goes to show Meghan had help. She wasn't completely turned away. She was offered the help that she claims that she wasn't.
Meghan Markle's decision to reject mentorship from Duchess Sophie carries even greater weight when viewed through the lens of the Wessex's own royal journey. Like Harry and Meghan, Prince Edward and Sophie once attempted the half-in, half-out model, balancing royal duties with private work, but quickly learned that such an approach only invited confusion and criticism. Instead of stepping away, they adapted, committed fully to royal life, and ultimately became two of the most steady and respected figures within the monarchy. That lived experience made them the perfect mentors for Harry and Meghan, individuals who had already walked the same rocky path and emerged stronger. Yet, according to reports, Meghan declined the Queen's recommendation, insisting she needed no further support beyond Harry. In retrospect, this wasn't just a missed opportunity, it was a rejection of the very guidance that might have helped the Sussexes avoid the missteps that followed. Now, as Harry's invitation to the Invictus Games is presented as a possible peace offering, the lingering questions of sincerity, timing, and trust resurface. Support, it turns out, was available. It was simply turned down, and as the couple continues to build their life across the Atlantic while the royal family closes ranks, the silence grows more telling than any headline. Publicly, a door may seem ajar, but privately, it may have been shut for good. Whether this chapter leads to redemption or signals a final break, one thing is certain: the world is still watching, and what happens next may redefine the future of the monarchy itself.